Good evening, family. I have made up my mind that if I'll read every night, that I'll start at the beginning of the Bible, do one chapter in Old Testament and one chapter in the New Testament the following day. That way, I can try to keep things organized. Tonight, I'm going to read the first chapter of Genesis. That's starting of the world. God stepped out and started the world, and He made. Of course, we look in the New Testament and find out that Jesus was also there with Him. And so we'll begin. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void. Darkness was upon the face of the deep. And spirits of God moved upon the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. God saw light that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness called night. And the evening and morning was the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the water, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the water and which was above the firmament. It was so. So God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place. Let the dry land appear," and it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathered together of the waters called the seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass and herb yielding seed, and the fruit trees yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning was the third day. And God said, "Let there be light in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. Let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, and God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. God said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creatures that have life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven." And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the water brought forth abundantly after their kind. And every winged fowl after his kind. God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the waters in the sea, and let fowls multiply in the earth." And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creatures after his kind, cattle and creeping things, and beasts of earth after his kind." It was so. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and the cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth on the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let him have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female, and created them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree into which is the fruit of the tree, yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. So anyway, now we know that God spoke and things came to be. And so that's one thing that we have to, it'll tell you later on in the Bible that when you speak something, you can, you have a lot of power in your words. So be careful of what you say and how you say it. And then if we had fruit for our meat, vegetables and stuff for our meat, but eventually you'll learn about the animals. And so in 6 days God created the heaven and the earth, and on the seventh day you'll find that he blessed it, and that we're supposed to honor the seventh day and rest, and that'll be told to us later on in the Bible. And I hope I made it clear enough for you to understand what I'm trying to read.
Okay, just talk a little louder and then look at the camera when you...
Huh?
Talk a little louder and
Okay.
talk to the camera.
So the Old Testament is about history, and the New Testament is about our today life. And so we'll understand it as we go through the Bible. And I hope I'm not misleading you or anything. And so anyway, you can read and find out if I'm reading it right or not. I hope I am. But I thank you. And if you have any questions, you can probably put that on the Twitter. No.
YouTube.
YouTube. And I'll get some kind of answer for you.
Alright, so are you going to say goodnight?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is my wife's Bible.
No, it's mommy, because it's the family.
Family Bible.
No, you're talking to the family, so you can tell them it's mommy or whatever Bible.
Yeah. Anyway,
tell them what she did. She put money in her Bible.
She put money in the Bible all the time, and this is the last money, I guess, because I haven't found any more. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And then please kind of reread and go along with me, and we can learn the Bible together.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I hope you got something out of this, and I thank you for listening.
All right.
You have a good night.
Good night. Thank you.